Poor service telecommunication services customers in the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) have urged mobile network operators to improve their services to match the recent hike in their tariff. They made the call in separate interviews with NAN on Monday in Abuja. The subscribers said despite the increase in subscription rates, mobile networks could remain epileptic for hours. In a publication dated February 6, 2024, the Executive Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Communications Commission, Dr. Aminu Maida, said that the commission would hold service providers accountable for poor service delivery. Mr. Oga Paul, one of the subscribers, said he had enough data on his network but could not access the internet because of the epileptic network. He urged service providers to fix the problem surrounding the poor services. On a similar development, Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Council of Nigerian Union of Journalists (NUJ) has expressed concerns over the rising cost of telecommunications and internet data in the country. The union, in a communique issued in its Congress in Abuja, described the situation as a heavy financial burden on citizens. The union called on the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) to investigate current telecommunications billing practices and introduce measures that ensure affordability and consumer protection. I mean, these days you recharge. Well, I saw a post on my colleague's status some days ago, and she said, "What is one thing that you spend money on that is making you upset?" And the reply was data, 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 data. What are your thoughts on this report as regards network issues in Nigeria?
Well, it is our focus. Otherwise, not only data we will spend money on and we don't get it. Even electricity, we pay bill. They call it estimated bill. You pay bills and you don't see the electricity. It's not part of it. So it is the structure of our society. It's our country. And for most of us, we do not have that urge. Let us build a nation. We do not have that urge at all. Once injustice against one man, oh, now it won't be that. We don't believe that injustice can affect you tomorrow. Otherwise, I've said it repeatedly. Some of the things that happen in this country, in some small, very small African countries, not up to River State, it cannot happen there. But what are we here? We have said it, that we have a very poor sense of judgment. Our sense of judgment, very poor. We are very low in terms of morality. We are not concerned about what is moral, what is not moral. Is the problem we are having. Otherwise, why should you pay for what you are not enjoying? In developed world, they will pay you for damage. But you go to sharpen your cost here. Who do you have a government? Who do you have a government? Government who are pursuing Naira and Kobo. You are already rich and you are still packing, forgetting that they will die. I was discussing with my mechanic yesterday. And I was just discussing the matter with him, and they said, I just pity Nigeria in the next 50 years. What will happen? And the young man said, after 50 years, he don't die, go now. You understand? Why am I bringing this statement? The young man tells me that he has a consciousness that a day is coming, he's going to pass away. Any man who is living in this earth and does not have that consciousness that one day is going to fade away out of this earth, that you are gambling, you are carrying your shoulder up and down as if you are the owner of this Port Harcourt. One day you go to fade away and they throw you inside that pit. So we must have this sense of morality. What is right for society? What should we do as a people to have a normal human being society? It's not the consciousness of our people.
Why is that? Why is the government not doing anything about these high tariffs? Especially now, this tariff has been increased. Now, everybody is paying per the new tariff.
Yes.
But I've been unable to call you.
Yes.
Because even haven't increased the tariff.
Yes.
The service is still poor.
That is it.
Why then is the tariff being increased?
Because you are in Nigeria. Because you are in Nigeria. You have a government who is only interested in punishing the people.
What is the gain if people are punished?
Yes, this nature of Nigerians. The Nigerian politician does not bother whether you are dying or you are not dying. Otherwise, the level of killing in this country, level of, say, they use human being for ritual. Somebody want to, is it a story we should hear in a society? Say they cut one girl, cut her this. Say somebody want to do ritual, make money, you cut human beings. Is that a story which you hear with our ear? If we have a government in Nigeria. The governors are not doing anything. All their own now 2027. All of them are anticipating now 2027. Because for them, whoever tied 2 kilometer road, they are done noble for the people. Because the people do not have, they don't know what their government should do for them. You see what's happening everywhere. So, in a normal society where people stand for values and morals, I can't pay for a service. We went to NEPA office not too long ago when we were having this, we contributed money to fix a NEPA PhD installation in my area. We contributed over 4 million. And the following month, they brought excessive bills for us to pay. And we said, no, if we had repaired this transformer, spending over 4 million naira, taxing ourselves.
Out of pocket.
Yes, taxing ourselves. It's your responsibility. Are we not supposed to enjoy at least 1 month waiver? We went to the office, the zone office, and they said, no, it's not possible because they themselves buy from the Gencos. The current they supply, they buy it from the Gencos. I said, fine, if you buy from the Gencos, if you pay money to the, don't they supply you what you buy? What do supply you what you, is it our duty now to repair your installations? And after that, you cannot reason with us. Don't we have conscience in this country anymore? So in all areas of our society, then at the end of the day, say, what do we go do now? What do we go do now? Now Nigeria we dey because our values are very poor. Everybody want to buy land, build house. Life in Nigeria doesn't more than that now. Anybody who buy land, build your house, you have a personal company, you become a hero in town. That's the society we find ourselves. Nobody thinks beyond the material acquisition. Apart from the material acquisition, nobody thinks more than that. So everybody is hustling. What are you hustling for? You want to buy land, you want to build, you want to do that. Whatever, what government is doing, whether it's wrong, it's not wrong. You have a group of people who come and say, oh, hail him, hail him. Oh, some people now are hailing a sole administrator. Yeah?
What then is the benefit of governance? Because, I mean, it's democracy is meant to be for the people. But if the common man, because now we are in the internet age, you recharge your phone to even make a call. Or do you think it was better when we were sending letters? I mean, it was more cheaper. Because right now, you recharge your phone to call somebody. It doesn't go through. What do you think? Do you think NCC is even feeling this pressure, trying to do anything about it?
Which one is NCC? NCC is just, they are just individuals who are working for government. Are they working for you? Are they working for you? They don't work for you. So anything, you know, the structure of the Nigerian state, any states, the country, for example, today, look at what is happening. Once you have a new president, the court become an appendage of the president. The legislature become an appendage of. Do we have such society in the modern world? Where this model do you have such a society? That the whole country will be subservient to the interest of one man, Which country do you have that? In a modern world, the 21st century world, that in the whole country of over 200 million people, professors and PhD holders, master degree holders, BSc holders, parading themselves everywhere. And all our interest is subsumed into the personal, the greedy interest of one man. Which country do you have that in this modern world? But that is what we are in Nigeria.
Why do we have that sort of structure in
Nigeria? Because, I have told you now, the only thing we are looking for is material acquisitions. Money buys Nigeria man. Anybody is making, money buys you and you become an idiot. Okay, it's making, let's find him something. He's hungry. You know, and anybody is hungry, they put something to you, okay, well, it's like it's so because we are not spiritual people. When you say a Christian in a real sense is one who has killed this flesh. This flesh, when you say this flesh, a Christian is one who has killed this flesh. Paul was a man in a member of the Sanhedrin. At that level of society, Paul was a man who has authority, who take authority, who discuss the echelon of society. You get later, go and deal with those Christians who are teaching nonsense doctrine, changing the minds of our children from the gospel that Moses gave to us. When Paul became a Christian, Paul said, you know my former way in the law. But that which I counted, all that were gain for me, I counted but loss for the sake of Christ. You can't be shouting Jesus, Jesus, and you are just pursuing material gains. You are not Jesus. But that's what we are in Nigeria. We are using the name of Jesus to make money. Christianity did not start in Nigeria. And that is why we can have this kind of society. That you pay for something, you cannot get service for that which you pay for. It's because we do not have society of reasoning human beings. We have society of people who are only pursuing material gains, who want to be at the front of their neighbor. That's all now. You want to do guy.
Before now, things did not escalate this much as regards, this before. You have consumer protection. We had the workers' union, everybody coming out to speak. Why are people silent, right now on these issues?
You mentioned the Consumer Protection Council. I have a case there. Since 2014 to today. 2014 to today, how many years? I have a case as I'm speaking with you. I bought a laptop in this Port Harcourt. Brand new, sold to me, 2014. And at the end of the day, take it home. Because it's a fake laptop, it's not working. I took it back. That case, it's 2014, it's still at Consumer Protection Council. They have changed their name now, not just Consumer Protection Council. They have changed it to Federal, what's that full name now? Federal, it's a longer name now. What do they do? They sit in office, every month you collect your salary. Everybody is working with the mindset, I'm going to die for Nigeria. No, I'm going to die for Nigeria. If you die for Nigeria, you die through it.
This lackadaisical attitude, where did this stem from?
Because we do not have training. We do not have training. Our values are bad. We do not have training. Any society without the proper training. I have told you that the Christianity that is popular in Nigeria, I keep mentioning Christianity, so that you say I have anything. I'm a Christian, so to say. But I'm telling you, the popular Christianity in Nigeria is not the one Jesus died for. Are you with me? A Christianity where somebody will come on board and become Jew, all of us now become subservient. As it's happened in politics, it has gone to Christianity. All of us now becoming subservient. Now only in our day close to God, only they hear from God. You will hear from God and come and talk to us. And we will now call him our daddy, our mommy. A church founder's wife now become our mommy. A small girl of your age will now become a mommy to a woman of 70 years in a church. You call that you call that Christianity. We have lost everything now. A small boy yesterday they become an answering pastor, an answering Geo. He become your daddy. Once they just say you need that for him, daddy. Do we have that in Christ? So that is why we have all this kind of a thing. We have lost values. The Nigeria I was born into was not like this. When I was growing up, even when I came to Port Harcourt as a student, I know Port Harcourt now. Very peaceful community. Today now, look at what is happening.